raining. But look at the cars sitting in here. Look at the window glass. Humidity. It's way up there. My truck. The door handles. Look at this. Wipe it right off. It's from all the rain. Well, I got the door open. So here, let it run. I'm gonna open up the big.
Guys had food and
Time you subscribe to something like that, next thing you know, they disappear. You know, it's all about. I'm not trying to get numbers. I'm just trying to get my watch hours built up. And if somebody wants to subscribe to my channel, you know, if they want to subscribe to my channel, they're more than welcome to. And I'm very appreciative of it. But I'm not. My channel's going to be as big as it's going to be. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, according to analytics, in 2 years or so, my channel should be the way it's going now in the 50,000s plus. Well, we'll deal with that 2 years from now. We'll see what happens. But, you know, it's like, I don't know. I just don't like people that do that in general. I don't say I shouldn't word it that way. I don't like when people come in to my live stream wanting to be moderated so they can push their channel. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. If you want your channel pushed, I'll subscribe to it. You know, if you got to have content though. You got to have something up there. A couple guys that come in. I went and checked their channels, and they had absolutely nothing. Well, I'm not going to follow a channel that doesn't have anything. You got to have something up. you know. So I just don't do that, you know. I'm an RC. I'm a side-by-side person in an RC car channel. That's what I do, you know. And gaming channels. I mean, the gaming channels are okay, but I notice I'm not a gamer, you know, so I don't go and watch, play games, video games, and stuff like that. I'm not into that stuff. So, you know, it's like, stuff like that. You know, it's like cleaning the leaves out of here from the last run. But, you know, I'm not a gamer per se. I don't even have a game system here. I got games sitting here, but they're old games. But I'd rather put my time into something like this, you know, which I built this over a video game. You know, buying a game system where you sit there for hours on end and not do anything. You know, so that's just how I am. So currently, I've got the bench cleaned off here because I'm waiting for something to put right there. It's supposed to be here today. You can see where I mount my camera. It's supposed to be here sometime today is all I know. It's on its way. It's out for delivery right now, so I know that. So it's going to take up most of this area right here, so I'm just waiting for it. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not a mean person. If somebody, you know, has a channel and I go there and they got maybe one or two videos and only got a couple subscribers, I will go over there and I will help them out, you know. But I'm not gonna do the, you know, subscribe to this channel here and post your link and all that. I don't do them kind of channels. So there's people that do it. I know I have friends that do it. And one of them, she's a wonderful singer from the Philippines, but she does like girl streams, and I just don't go to it because of that. She says we can post your link, and my standard remark is, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get my numbers the natural way. So yeah, there's channels like that on YouTube. So. But I'm not one of them. You can believe all these flipping leaves that blow into the garage right now. I gotta clean my Ranger, but I put all my hoses away. I just have to break a hose out at some point and clean it. And I know people don't want to come in here and hear this stuff, so we just go on. We'll get on a positive note for the rest of the live stream. Got something cool coming. Should be here today. Something I've been looking at for quite a while, and I decided just to do it. So it'll be here today. It's out for delivery as we speak. So I'm assuming UPS will bring it. Shane's his name, and he'll show up with it at some point here. But I did take one of my cars out and run it, my 4Runner. But the trouble is, the leaves are so big on the trails right now, and that. Can't do it. I could go out on my rock course with it, out back on my trails. So I don't know. Might be the end of the trail riding season for now for me too. All I know is I got to get my garage arranged. This tote here, I got to find some place to put it so I can get rid of this table. That tote's got a fair amount of cool things in it. Yep, it was like my wife's car here and my truck. Um, her car's new. Her car's barely got over 6,000 miles on it now. Um, they are both turbocharged. This one here has a twin scroll turbo in it. In other words, it's got two exhaust ports and it's got two vanes in which it uses to turn the turbo. And it's like 240 horsepower, 250 foot-pounds of torque. This truck has two turbos in it with aftermarket downpipes and a programming. So this is about 436 horse, 438 horsepower. And if you put it in performance mode and run E85 in it, it's over 500. So, but I run it in the trailer tune because I just pull trailers with it. So that's the way I got it. I didn't buy it new, I bought it used, but the previous owner, he did all the work on it. And I'm sure the turbos might even be bigger turbos. And it gets about 23, 24 miles a gallon with me driving it. Get into it, it drops down to about 3 or 4. This gets 25, 26 miles a gallon, so. Yeah, so I did take this out and run it today. I could. It's not raining, and I got. Let's take it out back. Let's go on the rock course. Let's go on my trails. It's got some leaves on it. I didn't blow them off, so excuse the leaves. So the wind's blowing around, leaves are moving around as we speak. I'm to run these on. It's my own. Okay, let's go in here. Power it up. There it is. There it is. I'll make sure she's in low range. You guys seem to like this stuff. Tires are wet and the rocks are wet. Oops. You see how sharp it turns. You see how sharp it turns. That's the axles I'm running. It's got Endura axles in it. Tires and wet and muddy. Everything's wet. Everything's wet today. No traction with the tires right now. Whoops. This runs in Jira, all metal axles, Proline Toyota 4Runner body with light kit. It has an aftermarket winch on the front. It actually works. 21 turn motor. I had to re-gear it for the axles, which basically I just took the pinion gear out and dropped it 2 teeth. It's 4-linked, different shocks. You can see the rear, the aluminum suspension on it. It runs at 25. I think it's 25 kilogram steering servo in it. I got a quick run Hobby Wing ESC, a 1080 version 2, and I'm able to program it. So I'm actually running 7.4 volts of power to the steering servo, where normally they run like 6 volts. So that's why the servo's so it steers so strong. The servo can take up to 8 volts, so I'm still under the voltage limit allowed for the servo, and it is a waterproof steering servo. So I had all the leaves cleaned off it yesterday, but between the rain and the wind, they kind of got back all over everything. The rocks, everything's wet, not getting no traction. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm going to go inside. I'm waiting for another RC car to get here today, so waiting for that to get here, then I'm going to be doing some camera work for that, recording some stuff I'm doing to it. But I see I got one person still in here. I appreciate you, whoever you are watching. My biggest streams are always in the morning, so that's when I do the most. So this, I just want to come on here and, I even apologize to that guy. That might be how his country works, and how some channels work, but I just don't do it that way. So he, it's not his fault. He didn't know. He wants to come in and be a subscriber, and I'll be decent to him, but I'm not don't do the grow stream stuff at all. So other than that, I'm done talking about it. But It was somewhat clean if I went out there. There's my Ranger. These axles are strong too. Well, hello from Australia. Welcome in. How are you today or tonight? I think you're 12 hours ahead of us. It's still day there, I think. Welcome in. Nice seeing you. I'm just outside on the track, but yeah, it's a gloomy, wet day here. Let's see, tire flex. Put it here and let the tires dry out before I take it back in the house. Oh, 3 in the morning. Oh, do you? Thank you. I have more. You have to watch some videos to see other ones because I've been. It's getting winter. It's winter time here, and it's going to start getting colder. Normally, this shelf has got cars in it. I move everything inside for the winter months, and I bring them out in the spring. This has just happened to be one of them. This is actually I built this as not as a rock crawler. It's a scale trail truck. It's all custom made. I have underneath it, you can see them, I got Endura metal axles. It's got aftermarket shocks on it, steel drive shafts, rock sliders. I got all the goodies on it. Proline 4Runner body, painted metallic blue with silver. Then it has a light kit on it. So the headlight has headlights and taillights, and plus this rack originally come off the original body, and these lights actually work too. It runs a 21 turn brushed motor. I like brushed only because they're cheap and easy to replace. It has a 2-speed transmission, a Hobby Wing ESC in it, which I run these right here, quick run right here. These things are amazing because then you can get this thing, the program card, and you can program these ESCs for trail or whatever. And I turned the BEC voltage up on this because the servo will take it. So now it runs. Yeah, they are. The servo in the front is a 25 kilogram servo. That's what's rated at, but I turned the voltage up to the ESC, the BEC voltage, and now it's equivalent to about 50 kilogram. So, yeah, it has aluminum rims, beadlock tires. The tires alone are $60 for 4 of them. So, gives you an idea of cost here. It has rock sliders. I put rock sliders on it. It protects the body. Then I have the same tires. Oh yeah, it's expensive. But this way, all these accessories, these were, just to buy these 2 mats or traction mats were $12. These boxes, I got 3 of them. I got 2 here and 1 in another crawler. Were $dollars for 3 of these boxes. These I had and I made. These parts come in and I just paint them fluorescent orange. This jack, that's an actual functioning jack, $12. So it wasn't terrible. These little toe clips on the back here on the bumper, $20 for 4 of them. So then it has a working winch in the front. Right here, that winch, that's actual functioning winch. It has, let's see, power it up here a minute. You can see it's got headlights. And if I hit the button here on the radio, the overhead lights will come on. Then I have I can do this one-handed. We'll make it, try it out here. Try it once. Let's see here, grab the hook. Excuse my angles here. You can see the winch. See the winch comes out. So the winch is actually a functional winch. It has a 2-speed transmission in it. It's all custom made, all custom, everything on it. Yeah. How much? I know you're Australia. I'm going to tell you in American currency. If you go to Amazon, we have Amazon. I'm sure you got it over there too. Look up FCX, or just type in 1/10 scale crawlers and go through there. There's some reason. This started its life as what they call a legendary Grando. And if you want to know how to spell it, right there it is. This is the original radio. This kit was $101. And when I got it, I absolutely loved the thing. Now I think it's $157. So it's a good starter truck. The tires on it will work, and it has a roof rack, this roof rack on it. It'll have the mirrors, and it'll have a snorkel, everything on it. So as you grow with it, you can always change out the body. The body that was on the Grando body, it was junk. So I would change the body, but then it just started, everything else just started coming into play. I had to change out the body, then I had to put rock sliders. Then I decided, well, I want, the wheels didn't match, didn't look good with the body. So I ordered up some beadlock. Then I had these Super Swamper tires, and I mounted them on it. Then I decided, put the body on there. I had this piece ordered up for something else, never used it, so I put this on there. Then I had the stock winch on here. It comes with a winch too on here, and I pulled that off, and I put this one in its place. Then I decided, well, I got to put some scale stuff. So then I started getting boxes and traction mats and jacks for it, and the original Grando bumper is still here. What I did is I lowered it down and kind of tucked it underneath there so it acts as a skid to protect the body in the back. These will just flip up if you hit stuff, but this acts as a slide to protect the body. So, but, yep. FCX is, I have some FCX stuff. I have depending on how much room you got. I have the FCX, well, it's a 18th anniversary edition crawler. It's 24 scale, and that's in the house. And that's a pretty cool little truck if you just want to get something small. But if you want to get something, go bigger, usually the bigger stuff tends to cost more. If you go to, in the description of my video here, you'll see when it says FMS on it. That's my affiliate link, and also I'm going to send you to my Amazon, because I'm an Amazon affiliate. Go to my Amazon affiliate link, and you'll see my storefront. And I got a video in there showing a few of their trucks that I've done. Yeah, 10 scale crawlers are where you want to go. Because, I don't know, they last longer, and the parts are more expensive. I'm going to tell you right now, to get parts for a 10 scale than it is for like a 24 scale. But, you know, it's like these rims, about $50 for a set of them. Oh, no problem. The rims, like I say, there's about $110 in tires and wheels on this. The sliders were around $30. The axles underneath it are Endura axles. They're aluminum. I got leaves still in. These are aluminum axles underneath it. You know, you get what you pay for, but you can see how strong they look. It has a really strong servo in it with a metal horn. It has differential skids, front and rear. You can see them there. 4-link. It's got metal. This got metal drive shafts. I put metal drive shafts in it too. I took the stock ones out of it. But something like this, the Grando, you can take a Grando, make it into one because it's a axial SCX 10.2 clone is what the Grando is. So once you get the Grando, you can just order up those parts. How does a 2-speed work? On my radio, right here, see that button right there? Low range and high range. Right there, that's how you shift it. There's a servo in here. I don't know if you can be able to see it. Let me power it up here again. But there's a servo in here. See, she's all ready to go. She wants to just move. But you can see that servo right there. If I can get it where you can see it without the glare. There's a horn right there. But right there is how it works. There it went. But you can see right, I don't know if I can get you underneath here where you can see it better or not. It's right up there. You can see that horn? See it moving? That's your 2-speed shifter right there. So then your lights, overhead lights. See this switch right here? You push that and it comes on and your overhead lights are on. Then you push the switch and do this so you can see everything. Push the switch and they go up. So the Grando's a good starter truck. I got this thing when it was an Amazon Prime special buy thing. And I got it and I said, man, this thing's pretty cool. $101 I paid for it when I did it. And quite honestly, for $101, I mean, if you just want to buy a truck and save up your money, just, you know, spend $101 and buy the truck and drive it for a year or so the way it is. I mean, you can upgrade the wheels. Wheels and tires aren't terrible, you know. Just careful what you buy, because obviously you get anything that says Super Swamper on it. It's a Intico is a company that owns Super Swamper. So if it says Super Swamper, they're going to be expensive because it's a actual tire company that they use. So otherwise, you look at the Red Cat. I have it all there around the house too. You look up the Red Cat car line, and I had the Gen 7. They make a Gen 7 Pro, which is a pretty cool truck because a Pro will come with a luggage rack. It comes with your jack, your plastic looking jack. It comes with skid traction mats, everything already on it. And that's a decent truck too. And that's Red Cat. And you know, you can look at a truck like that, and you know, those are about $300, $350 or something like that for the Red Cat Gen 7 Pro. Then they make a Gen 7, which is like $329, $330. But if you're going to get one of them, I have the plain one. I call it the Sport, and I made it into a Pro. But that'd be a good way to go, money-wise too. So those two trucks are good starter trucks for anybody. FMS makes some good trucks. I have a big Toyota Land Cruiser. The videos is it's on my page. You'll see it, and it about $330, but you say, oh, that's cheap. Start buying the scale stuff to go with it. You know, I $50 for 4 rims and 4 tires, and you know, I put a jack, I got a jack like on this one here on it, and I got a few things sitting on it, like gas cans and stuff, like these scale gas cans I got sitting here. I got some of them on it, you know, and stuff like that. So by the time you buy the accessories to make it look cool, buy a winch. Winch is about $30 American. This piece here is at least that too. So that's where the legendary, the Grando Legendary, they make two different versions too. They make one it's green and white body. That is a really cool one. Or they make one with the other body. If I was going to get one again, I would go with the green and white body because it looks fairly scale. I mean, you could run it for a while and not worry about it. But the Grando does come with a winch. That's why this has the winch controls right here. This is your winch controls right here on the radio. So I just plug this new winch into the existing unit of the Grando. But yeah, this is it's a fun truck. I've liked this. This was a Grando, and I tell you what, I liked it from the get-go. If you go to my videos, you'll see the earlier version of it with the original body on it and that. But this thing was an awesome truck from the get-go. And it was $95 Amazon Prime special deal. And when I paid for it and got it all taken care of, it was $101 or something. And it come with a nickel metal hydrate battery, but I run lipos. So I had to just change over the ESC, and the stock ESC, you can make it so it goes to LiPo or nickel metal hydrate. There we go. It's hard to say. But I set it up and switched it to LiPo. When you put LiPos in these things, it just opens them right up. There's so much more punch there than in those other batteries. So, you know, 2 batteries, I can run this on a 4-mile walk with 2 batteries. So if you're going to do the truck, you want to spend the money, I think you bought about $50 or so. Get a couple of these, and order a couple of them with it, and just switch it over and put the nickel metal hydrate away for, you know, if you got kids or something. Yeah, I mean, it's good trucks. Just type in Grando trucks, and they may show you may see both versions of it. And like I said, they come with a roof rack, they come with the lights, the snorkel, the mirrors, you know, and even a winch on the front for that price. I mean, like I say, this aftermarket winch alone, that was $30 just for the winch. So, you know, and the Grando winch, I put it somewhere. I don't even know where I have it now, but I changed it out, and I put the winch somewhere. Yeah, right here it is. This is the winch. I'm gonna set you down a minute. This here is the winch that comes on the Grando right here. See, it's got the wire in it. It's got the hook. This comes standard on the Grando for that money too. So you're getting a winch, you're getting a light bar, 2-speed transmission, everything. And it's based off the SCX 10.2, which is an axial. So you can update it. It's a hobby grade. It's not a toy grade. So you can upgrade the truck, and like I did with this one. Basically, only thing left of the Grando, transmission, side rails. Everything else has been, the rear bumper. That's the only thing that's original. Everything else has been changed. So thanks for the thumbs up too, guys. If you can, give me, helps the analytics. Can you hit them thumbs up if you haven't? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, could you please? It doesn't cost nothing. It helped me out a lot. Help the analytics when I get thumbs up and get subscription. And my average live stream, I'm not bragging, but if you go look at my one from earlier today, I've had them up to 15,000 views in less than 3 hours, 1,200 views. So, you know, it all helps. But yeah, this was a legendary Grando, Now it's not no more. It's I've changed it out. It's set up as a trail truck, so it doesn't have. It's not well. I wouldn't say it's not a. It won't climb rocks because sometimes on trails you got to climb over rocks or logs or whatever. So you can kind of see the flex. It's set up for more for scale look. I mean, it's not. It's not going to set the world on fire as far as articulation, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, build it as a trail truck. So I do the like trail crawling, and I will show you this. Well, being that I had it all stacked up there, and I turn the truck back on here in a minute. But if you watch the front wheels, watch this. Look how sharp it turns. Watch it go this way. You see how powerful the servo is. See there? See how sharp it turns? Look at the wheel over here. You can see it right there. That's these axles. These things are phenomenal for the money. $109 for the pair, but I tell you what, they're super good axles. The tolerances are so much. I actually got a set of axles that are coming to me at free of charge because I ordered some axles up from this other guy, and they were junk. It felt like there's no bearings in the front end. The axles were so loose in the bearing centers. So I sent them back. Well, I did a video on it, and I told him I'd do YouTube. So I sent him back, and he says they credited me back the money. Then he says, "Can I send you another axle set?" And you try again, and if you could, see if you can change your review on my axles. And I said, well, you want to send them to me? I give everybody benefit of doubt. Send them to me. I'll look them over before I even install them anything. And he says, okay, so they'll be here Friday, and they're a lot heavier than these axles are. And they'll be here Friday. And I said, okay. When they get here, I'm gonna look them over, and if they work out, I got my big Toyota Land Cruiser that I'm going to put them in. That thing's like 13 pounds. It's all. If you type in Toyota Land Cruiser FMS, you'll see it in the Amazon store. But this has got a lot of aftermarket stuff. So if these check out and the tolerances are where I like, then I may put them underneath that truck. And it has a panhard bar, but I can do away the panhard bar, I think. If not, I'll figure some way of putting the panhard bar back on it. But, yeah. But if you can, guys, you're watching, can you hit that like button for me? I got 1 like so far. And, it's free. It's free to like. And you interact with me like this guy was, and eventually you get to the point where I can feel like you're an okay person, I can trust you, I'll make you a mod, so, as well. But I don't want, I don't want two-speed. I don't want people dropping links in my live stream because YouTube doesn't like that either. So, but right there you can see how it looks. It's sitting on the ground, all 4 wheels, except for the one got raised up here. But, well, guys, I've been on here for almost an hour now. I'm gonna probably back on out of here. To my friend from Australia, stop in again next time I see you in here when I'm doing a live. I tend to do them in the mornings, so there'll be one tomorrow morning, obviously, and then I'll show you what I got, what I ordered, and it'll be here. So Until then, this is Trail Rider saying goodbye for now and God bless. And I'll see you on my next live video and or otherwise. And you have a great day and God bless everyone. Bye-bye for now.